Only people with huge wieners get naked right now. Just, you know, everybody else isn't naked. You guys have small wieners. You know, if fucking you say get naked, I'm naked, bro. That's my lifestyle. This email list, I think. It's never fun to put back on your clothes, Bear Dad. What's the best race for a new player playing Assassin? You're new around here, aren't you? No Assassin. No. No Assassin. No Assassin. No. Faye. If you're gonna go Assassin, go Faye, brother. This man said Daytona 500. My playstyle is a multiplayer game is always support / healing, so I look forward to keeping people alive. Is there any class focused mostly on applying buffs to the party? So applying buffs, I mean, there's multiple different classes that you can do that. There's druids, right? Earthkeepers are pretty good at that. They have you can go Naiad, which gives you a really good buff. Frostguard is kind of like a tanky thing that can give buffs, right? Icecaller gives buffs. I would say most of the healers have like a buff they can give. Well, not a buff, but a something that you can get. But even if you don't, there are domains and disciplines that you can take that allow you to do that, right? So even if your class isn't necessarily a buff giver, you can build your class in a way that makes it have buffs. Snowy's clips on YouTube make the assassin look good. Yeah, but what people on YouTube don't realize is that they're not Snowy. Nah, it's okay, man. Yo, make the assassin, dude, play the fucking assassin. I don't care. I don't care. What am I doing in game right now? We are in what is called dregs. So this is the end game guild versus guild PvP part of the game, right? So the entire game kind of builds up to this, right? This is what you play the game for. This is the game. I guess really what you could say is this is the game. Right now, our guild, actually our alliance, I run a new player guild that's just helping people learn the game. And then I'm in an alliance with my old guild to be able to, you know, help me, you know, let new players experience the big guild versus guild stuff. So we're in dregs right now, and what dregs are, it's a campaign that starts and ends at specific times. So for instance, this campaign started on Tuesday and it will go for 10 days and then it will be over. Based on the conquest points, and there's other things you can get rewards for winning the campaign or performing in the campaign. If you see in the top right of the screen there, you have all those numbers with all those symbols. That is the conquest points. So there's outposts, forts, keeps, and castles that you can capture on all of the maps inside of the server, and those will all, you know, contribute to your guild. And then at the end of the campaign, your guild gets rewards for how they performed. What we're doing right now is we're all grouped up in our guild because this is siege time. So every single night for 4 hours, there's what's called the siege window, and forts and keeps will go up to be able to be sieged. So if one guild owns a fort one night, the next night they have to defend it, or another guild can take it from them. And forts will give you building materials, crafting materials. Keeps are a way for your guild to kind of like operate out of. It's kind of like your home base. You build walls, you build buildings and guards and all types of shit. It's kind of like your home base. And then the castle, which is what we just rolled by, this is like the massive point. Like only one guild can have this, and it's on one map and stuff like that. But this is where like the big guild versus guild 50v50s, 100v100 battles are. And what we're doing right now is running around trying to find some fucking people to fight, but nobody wants to fight us because they're bitches. Yeah, if you got questions, man, I'm here to help. You know what I mean? If you're just now learning about the game's in beta. It's been in beta since August of last year. The game's been in development since 2015. In the MMO, so it takes a long time, right? The entire game is all focused on PvP. It's a sandbox game. So the devs give us all the toys in the sandbox. The players are the one that makes it fun. So the more players playing it, the more fun the game is. There's a really deep harvesting system, really deep crafting system. I mean, the guild systems are really deep too. I mean, there's just a lot to this game, a lot. The race attribute is important. I mean, Wood Elf have the most decks, and I think that is the main attribute for Ranger. This is the best race for them, or just pick whatever. Don't just look at the attributes when you're choosing your race, right? Look at the other passive abilities that you get for your race, right? Wood Elf could be good, but there's other races that, in my opinion, are better based on not necessarily just the attributes that you get, but the passes that you get. The thing is, Crossler, is that every single class has a different attack power attribute, right? So I'm on a champion, my attack power is correlated with strength. Other race like which, I don't necessarily want to tell you. I kind of wanted you to figure it out on your elf, on your. I literally just said figure it out on your elf. Oh my god, figure it out on your own. Half elf. Half elf is what you should go if you're going to play a ranger. Every single class has an attack power stat that is correlated with their main stat. So champion is strength, ranger is dexterity, right? This attack power stat will move on around the attributes. Just because a class has more starting attribute, or a race has more starting attributes for your attack power, doesn't necessarily mean it's better. Reason being that you can max any one of your attributes via leveling up to level 30. So with that in mind, just because you start off with more dexterity, for instance, on a Wood Elf, it doesn't mean it necessarily helps you in the long run, because every class that you would want to go Ranger on can hit max dexterity. You get what I mean? So you want to look at other aspects of the race to determine, okay, if you want to go Wood Elf, you'd be like, oh, I really like the blink. I really like the fact that it has these other buffs associated with the race. It wouldn't be because of that dexterity. You know what I mean? Racial skills are more important than your stats. Facts. Filling out Inquisitor. Any advice? Okay, so Inquisitor is a really strong healer, right? The thing about Inquisitor is you want to stay in the back line of fights, right? Because you want to be able to cast all of your abilities in front of you to be able to hit as many allies as possible. Now, also Inquisitor, a good Inquisitor, can heal, but also can use its absolution ability, which is the ability, it's called closing the book, is what another streamer named Session calls it. So confessors add stacks with their auto attacks, right? So 5 stacks of their auto attacks buffs the amount of damage that your absolution will do. So even though you're a healer and even though you're an Inquisitor, you can still be auto attacking the enemy, and you can still be using absolution, and you can still kind of hit from between like 600 to like 1,000 based on the gear you're wearing and stuff like that. You're not going to be focusing on doing damage, but a good Inquisitor can heal their team and do absolution properly. Also, what would be the best server to start on? So Dash, the game is not server based. Well, it kind of is. So it's not like so you know in WoW, Dash, when you choose a server, all your characters are on that server. Well, I mean, you can choose different servers, but all the characters are on that server. The entire game is in that server. Your bank, your guild, all that shit is in that server, right? I know WoW's a little bit different now, but that's the way it used to be, right? This game is all account based. Your account is your name in game. All of your characters share the same name because it's your account. So the lore of this game is you're a crow. You're a reincarnation of a god's essence, right? That's what your crow is. Your Crowfall, fucking crow, right? Your crow, which is your account, really, right? Your crow goes into characters and plays as them, right? So all of your characters can access any server, and your account bank is shared across all of your characters. Every world can be accessed by any character. Your character can freely move from server to server, to world, to game mode, all that shit. It's all around your account. Yeah, and everybody that's in chat right now, I have a new player guild, a guild that is all about helping you learn the game. I get you set up with some gear, get you to level 30, teach you the ropes of PvP, teach you what tomorrow night we're gonna do some fort capping inside of Infected. We're gonna get a keep, teach you guys how to build keeps, stuff like that, get some PvP under your belt, and then eventually we'll move into dregs, and I'll teach you guys dregs, and then we'll be a part of a big alliance. You'll be able to experience like the big large scale fights, shit like that. And then, you know, if you want to leave, you want to join a different guild that's more focused on, like, you know, more hardcore, more focused on specific goals, you're more than welcome to. If you want to stay in the guild to help me help new players, more than welcome to do that as well. But my guild's all about helping you learn the game and keeping you in the fucking game, right? Because right now the hardest part for new players is learning the game, and so they quit. I'm trying to stop that quit from happening. I'm trying to, you join the guild, you learn the game. I got a bunch of advisors that are helping answer questions that I might not have the answer to, that know more about crafting and harvesting and shit that I don't know enough about. I got a bunch of gear to help you get started. I got, you know, a bunch of stuff to help you guys out. No like hard, you have to play this night, you have to do this, you have to play this type of character. Nothing like that. It's just have fun, learn the game. When you feel like you want to do something more hardcore, you're more than welcome to leave. I got a whole Discord set up for it too. Everything. Is it free to play? It is not, but I do have a link for you to be able to download the game for free and try it for a specific amount of time. I don't know how long it is, but you have no top teeth. There's a story there if you don't mind sharing. Does VIP automatically consume itself, or do you have to log in for it to be used? VIP does not consume itself and does not get consumed until the game comes out. So you can buy VIP once and you have it until the game comes out. No bang bang, no good. Yeah, dude, it's fucking no good at all, dude. General question, is there any protection for new players in this game? I have a fear it's like Escape from Tarkov, where experienced players completely shut out new players. Experienced players will bully you, Duka, but in Infected you don't drop anything, so you can practice all the PvP you want. And Infected, you're gonna get shit on, but this game is not a casual I'm gonna hold your hand game. This game is a you're gonna get shit on until you get better game. Just like Tarkov's the same way, right? Either you quit Tarkov or you get better at Tarkov. That's kind of the way it is, and that's kind of the way this game is too. Either you quit or you get better. And that's one thing that, you know, that's one of the reasons why they added Hunger Dome too. So like you can, one of the good things about Hunger Dome is that you can take what I just taught you guys about building characters, build something, take that character once it hits level 30, take it into Hunger Dome and practice fighting on it without worrying about being in the open world, without worrying about, you know, and especially once MMR starts happening and ELO starts being involved and the game actually is out, that's gonna be a really good way for you guys to practice your classes. You should. I was going to clip it and send it to my friends, but I was a lot other than tune in instead. Yo, make sure you join my Discord, man. ! Discord. If you or any of your friends or anybody's got any questions, I run a new player Discord helping you guys learn the game. I also have a guild all set up for you guys, you know, helping you guys learn the game as well. It's like a no strings attached type of guild, so you can join, learn some shit, leave, go join another guild, right? It's just like a way to help you out, learn some stuff, get into the guild versus guild stuff. Hey Dubbo, in references to WoW, is Crowfall even in competition with WoW? CF might appeal to PvPers. I thought WoW was mostly PvP. Yeah, Domside, it's not. It's not, bro. It's not at all. I was just. He said, I hope it kills WoW, and I was like, yeah, sure. I hope it does too. You know, but like, you can hope. It's not going to. It's a niche game, right? Yeah, just like Splash said, it's a niche game. So even Drex, you don't drop everything, so it's not too bad. Tarkov is probably way worse. Yeah, facts. Getting your shit on is fine as long as you can still progress. In Tarkov, you can't progress while getting shit on. No, you can progress in this game.